In this video, I will show you some points that if you meet them, you should consider yourself as a high-value man. Feel great about that. If you don't meet them, don't worry. In this channel, we will learn everything to become a high-value person. Most men at some point have wondered if they are what people might call high-value, because women always seem to go after men who are high-value, even if they don't realize it. Women are analyzing you from the moment they see you. If you meet certain traits, women are very likely to respond favorably if you start talking to them. Now, on the other hand, if you don't meet the criteria, she is very likely to simply reject you for another man who does in today's society. It is because they meet most of the criteria that women look for in terms of a partner in general. What you have to understand is that there are certain universal criteria or traits that women are always looking for in a man, and the more of these traits you have, the easier it will be to pass the high-value test. Before we get into the traits, there is one important thing you need to understand, and that is that women don't want just any old man. Women know very well that they have one thing that all men would do almost anything for. And this thing is beauty. Any woman with average looks can choose from an endless sea of men, because the reality is that men tend to date down and women tend to date up. And all this really means is that men will settle for women who are lower on the socio-economic scale than them, while women constantly seek out men who are higher up. On this scale of what is considered by society to be high value, I have to preface this by saying that women have no shortage of options of men to choose from, and that as men we have a lot more competition that we need to overcome if we want to become a high-value man or if we want to have the same level of options that women tend to have. So the more you can pass the high-value test or the higher you rank, based on these traits that I am about to talk about, the more options you will have. So with that being said, let's get right into these traits. Number 1. Preselection. One of the main things that women test to see if he is really a high-value man is to see if he has been preselected or to see if he is found desirable by other women. Something that you have to understand about women is that they universally look for a man who can prove that they are desired by other women. When we see a man walk into a room accompanied by several very attractive women, most of us would immediately try to figure out what exactly it is that makes him so desirable that all those women want to be around him. And when women see this, they wonder exactly the same thing, except at the same time they are also attracted to him, because despite the fact that all the women knew they would get their hearts broken, they all wanted him anyway, because he had been preselected by so many different women. If a man can prove that he has been preselected or that other women are interested in him, the easier it will be for him to pass the high-value test. Number 2. Resources. There is a reason why so many rap songs or corridos, usually aspirational music, highlight the fact that women want a man with resources or, in other words, wealthy guys, because resources mean freedom and they also mean fun, and women really love to have fun. The main test for a woman to perceive a man as one with high value in terms of resources is basically a salary that exceeds the standards to which she is accustomed. For example, a girl from a popular neighborhood with an austere standard of living where most of the people around her, including her, do not earn more than 10,000 pesos per month, I clarify, Mexican pesos, for this woman, a man who earns 20,000 is already a man of very high value in resources. Now, another example, a woman from a middle-class neighborhood with a fairly comfortable standard of living, where many people around her, including her, earn on average 30,000 per month. For this woman, the same man from the previous example who earns 20,000 is a low-value man in terms of resources. So, as they say colloquially, it depends on the toad or the stone. And as I said, to be a man of high economic value, it is enough to have a little more than them. But of course, the higher his salary, the more value he will have in terms of resources, and it makes it easier for women to see him as a high-value man, because men who have a lot of resources will always be desired by women, because resources equal security. At the end of the day, women want a man who can make them feel safe and protected. And part of feeling safe and protected is knowing that the bills will be paid and the basic needs of the home will be taken care of, as well as giving their offspring a better life. This does not mean that you have to earn millions of pesos a year to be considered high value. It just means that, generally speaking, the more money you make, the easier it will be for women to see you as a valuable man. Number 3. Social dynamics. This is easily the most important part when it comes to passing the high-value test and is way more important than how much money you make. Before we continue with the video, please subscribe and hit the bell, give it a like, it would help me a lot to keep making these videos. One thing that sets high-value men apart is their ability to understand and navigate social situations. For example, being well known in high-status places like restaurants, hotels, meetings, etc. What do you think when you see a man walk into a high-status place and everyone starts saying hello to him? Of course, you would quickly put him in a higher status than the average person, because most of us men tend to forget things very easily. Most of us don't tend to remember everyone, but if you understand how to navigate social situations and be good at handling them, that perception will slowly change. Overall, it's knowing how to make friends and things like being able to charm people and leave a really good positive impression on others. Women will always desire men who are well equipped socially, and where you rank in this area or how good you are at this is extremely important in determining whether you are considered a high-value person or a low-value person. Number 4. High self-esteem. As men, we are often the ones to blame for trying to cover up our insecurities with things like money, achievements, and success. Some of us have very deep wounds from our childhood that left us with damaged self-esteem. These were things that we didn't even have any control over. It's something that a lot of us do as we get older, and that is trying to shore up our self-esteem with external things like validation and success. Now, a high-value man who doesn't rely on external things for his self-esteem, and the way that you can tell if you are a high-value person is with this question, and use it to bolster your self-esteem. If you were to take away all the external things that you have, would you be the same person or would you change completely? If a man gains his self-esteem from the approval of others, that is a fragile and damaged self-esteem. On the contrary, if he gains it from within, it is a stronger and better supported self-esteem. Many men these days are always looking for approval from other people, but more specifically, approval from women. Some men will try to buy this approval with money and things to support them, while others will look for approval in the way they are.